Hey there, everyone. Merry Christmas 2017. That's Christmas in July, that is. Um, for my present for you, what I think I'm going to do, I'd hope that one day we would all get together and be able to read our journals from our Alaska trip, but realistically, I don't know if that would ever happen. So I figured what I would do is just start putting up every now and then one of the days of what I have in my journal for the Alaska trip. I come across this the other day, and I have to be honest with you, I have not opened this since our Alaska trip. So this is going to bring back some, I would imagine, some pretty powerful memories. And I hope what I wrote is enjoyable for you. I hope it takes you back to one of the great trips that we've had as a family. So, here's my journal. I'm actually here at school in my classroom. This is my summer classroom with everything put away. I'll have most of my classes in here next year. They do have me teaching the forensics and the physics that I'll be in different rooms, but this is my AP Chem room. Anyways, I'm here in the summer on the 25th, and I'm going to read. So what do I have here? Well, I got this weird thing here. Charles Gauss, Blissful Breeze. That's the print that we have in our living room. All right. There we go. It looks like Alaska 2004, day one. So in this video, I'm just going to go through day one. You can look. I've got my writing. Looks like I wrote it instead of printed it. So should be kind of interesting as we go through it. I'm not going to put the camera on me, but I'll try to prop it up here. There we go. Sorry about that off to the side. Try to get rid of that. There we go. I'm just going to read day one for now, and maybe do a day a day until I get through it. May take some breaks in there. So 6/23/04, day one. Well, we're on our way. Currently, we are on the flight from Detroit heading into Anchorage. I can hardly believe this time has actually arrived. I've been dreaming about going to Alaska for the longest time. Thank you, Mom and Dad, and especially thank you, Aunt Sue. I'm sure you're smiling down on us. It's hard to describe how I'm feeling right now. I'm actually heading to the land of Jack London's famous stories with the people I love the most. My wife is sitting beside me, suffering the stuffed nose the pressurized cabin brings on. I'm thrilled I can share this experience with her. I love her so much. In addition, my nieces, sister, brother-in-law are sitting directly behind us. It's great seeing them. They are getting so big. By this I mean Sarah and Nora, I assume. It's unreal. I'm looking forward to seeing Mom, Dad, and Aunt Judy, as well as finally getting to meet Ron and Joellen and their family. So far, the trip has been uneventful. Not that that's a bad thing when you're flying. Our flights have been on time with very little turbulence. I can't wait till we touch down and get our first look at Alaska. My hopes for this trip include, well, just about everything. From seeing the wildlife and the scenery to enjoying the companionship of my family. This is truly a dream come true. Thanks again, Mr. Moose. I have a little drawing of Mr. Moose there. Yeah, sorry, Aunt Judy, I'm not quite the artist that you are. Looks like there's enough time that sorry about that. There's enough time that I'll go ahead and read a second day on this, as long as it's not too long. Here we go, 6/24/04, day two. We're finally here. All I can say is, wow. I'll start with the summary. We arrived yesterday with no problems, got into Ron and Joellen's, met them and two of their children, Jason and Shawnee. They are terrific, very open and caring people. Their house is located in Eagle River, which is a subdivision which appears to be surrounded by mountains. After eating and playing left, right, center, Beth and I took a walk around the block. The views were terrific. We saw a small black bunny and found an interesting black and white feather on the ground. Turns out it was a magpie feather. By the way, this isn't written in my journal, but this was at about 11 o'clock at night, the night we got in. We then got back and crashed for the night. We woke up today, meaning the next day, with an article in the paper on the front page where it told of a moose calf that was killed and eaten in Eagle River by a grizzly bear. Interestingly enough, this was less than a quarter of a mile from Ron and Joellen's house. Hey Toto, we aren't in Kansas anymore. Beth and I may wish to rethink taking our walks. After getting up and ready, Beth, Dad, Pete, Paula, and the girls and I all hit the road for Seward. Dad and I rode with Sarah and Nora, while Beth rode with Pete and Paula. This ride was tremendous. Perfect weather, mountains, and tidal flats as far as you could see. Wow. As we approached Seward, there appeared to be a cloud enveloping the whole town. Needless to say, this had us very concerned. The worry was for naught, though, as the clouds broke and cleared away as soon as we got into town. Seward was incredible, a small tourist fishing village surrounded by glacier-ridden mountains. It was gorgeous. After parking, I went to, explore a nearby little river leading into a pond. While admiring this nature, I noticed an extremely large reddish fish swimming up the river. My first salmon. It was huge, and shortly followed by a couple more. What a way to start this Seward adventure. After visiting some stores, it was time for the cruise. The cruise itself was superb, highlighted by seeing Steller's sea lions, puffins, cormorants, gulls, sea otters, a breaching humpback whale, and Dall's porpoises, all with a backdrop of mountains, glaciers, and blue skies. Who could ask for anything better? I will remember this experience forever. It could not have gone any better. After checking into the bed and breakfast, Dad, Pete, and the girls, Sarah and Nora, headed home. Beth, Paula, and I headed back into Seward for some shopping and dinner. My dinner consisted of a caribou burger, while Beth challenged her taste buds with a buffalo burger. After dinner, we returned to the bed and breakfast. Beth and I took a short walk and saw a few bald eagles. It is currently 10:16 Alaska time, and it's as bright as if it were 5:30 or 6 o'clock. I can't believe it. The owners of the bed and breakfast have told us that a bear visited last night. I'm hoping that I get an opportunity to see one on this trip. Today has been wonderful. It was all I could hope for and more. The highlight for me was seeing the Dall's porpoises. These are like miniature killer whales in their coloration. They were amazing. I did forget to mention the salmon we saw a fisherman catch just before dinner, and the moose Beth saw driving into Seward in the morning. Are we really here in Alaska? Oh yes, very awesome. And then I drew a little picture of what I assume was the coloration on the Dall's porpoise. Again, I am no artist. I'm going to stop there, and then I will include more later on, but I hope you enjoyed this start to my journal of the Alaska trip. Love you.